It began in 1969 when Pope Paul VI became the first reigning pontiff to set foot on African soil. Crowds packed Entebbe airport, waving flags and gathering beneath hand-painted banners as traditional dancers performed along the runway. Over 3 days in Uganda, the Pope delivered 19 speeches and consecrated 12 new Catholic bishops, including 4 Ugandans. These were Edward Baharagati of Hoima, John Baptist Kakubi of Mbarara, Barnabas Halem Imane of Kabale, and Serapio Magambo of Fort Poto, marking a turning point in the Catholic Church's relationship with Africa.
Father, pray with him, and he bless us on our.
More than a decade later, papal engagement deepened. In 1980, Pope John Paul II began a series of visits that would span the continent. By 1982, in Lagos, Nigeria, he met diplomats and addressed Polish nationals, reinforcing ties between Africa and the wider Catholic world. By the mid-1980s, papal visits had become a defining feature of his papacy. A sweeping tour in 1985 took him across Togo, Zaire, and Morocco, where he was welcomed with traditional ceremonies, met political leaders, and greeted thousands of faithful. Pope John Paul II in 1993 visited Uganda, becoming the second pontiff to step foot on the Pearl of Africa. In 1995, just after the end of apartheid, the Pope visited South Africa for the first time. Welcomed by President Nelson Mandela, he praised the nation's transformation and called for unity and renewal. On a later visit to Nigeria in 1998, he delivered a powerful message on reconciliation.
The whole church is comforted, and people everywhere rejoice in the change that has come about in South Africa during the last few years.
In 2009, Pope Benedict XVI traveled to Cameroon and Angola amid a growing HIV and AIDS crisis. His remarks during the trip drew global attention as he emphasized moral and spiritual approaches to the epidemic.
Solo con soldi sono necessari, ma se non c'è l'anima chi sa applicarli non aiutano.
Years later, Pope Francis made headlines with a visit to the Central African Republic in 2015, becoming the first pope to enter an active conflict zone. Defying security concerns, he called for unity among divided communities. The trip to the Central African Republic followed an earlier visit to Kenya and Uganda. These two made Uganda the African country that has hosted the most popes, welcoming 3 different pontiffs since 1969. Pope Francis's last visit to Africa came in 2023, drawing massive crowds in the Democratic Republic of Congo and South Sudan, a testament to the enduring connection between the papacy and the African continent. From historic first steps to messages of peace in the times of conflict, papal visits to Africa continue to resonate, reflecting both the continent's challenges and its enduring faith. Pope Leo's first visits to Africa that start on Monday, April 13th, hope to bring along this legacy.
Is coming to give us the message of peace and also to encourage us to dialogue, to continue living in peace, to coexist in peace, which is very important. Because for him, as he has said when he was coming from Lebanon, that peace is very important, and he would like to continue this mission of advancing, enhancing peaceful coexistence and dialogue in life, to live together, just like St. Augustine encouraged us to live in the community in harmony.